Hey, perfect spirit. I'm Sam Shelley, and they call me the Miracle Man. Now, let's transform your life. Let's shift out of the head trash, all this noise that's causing stress, worry, depression, whatever it is. We want to get rid of that and dive deep into perfect spirit, our consciousness. That's how transformation comes from this deeper place. It doesn't come from the mind demanding things. It comes from this deeper place of harmony. So welcome if you're new to my channel. This is what I talk about, getting rid of the head trash and living as our true self, perfect spirit. So today I want to talk about freedom and that we always have a choice. Now, if we're really caught up in this mind, then maybe we're not free. Maybe we're slaves to the habits of the minds that it only sees that I can only do it this way. I can only do it that way. This is the only choice I have. There are no other choices. That's really head trash. When you get to a place where there are no other choices, when you find yourself there's no other choices, there's no other way to do this. That's the head trash really pigeonhole things, and to realize that spirit sees infinite possibilities and potentials. It may seem really dark and bleak ahead because the mind's so focused on one way, but maybe if you just sat with perfect spirit and allow the wisdom within you to rise up. So asking yourself, how do I move through this? How do I move through that? And just see what insights arise from that. And you'll be surprised that we do have choices. If you're alive, there's a choice, there's a decision. But just beware, if there's only a few choices, then it's probably the mind creating constrictions. But it's really about diving deep to that place within you that knows that everything is possible, that all is well in this space. So now I just want to do a little practice to help make these choices. Because it's one thing to intellectualize, it's another to completely understand and to feel. So we're just going to sit here and relax. We allow the eyes to soften, to remove the external distractions, stimulations. So we're just sitting here relaxing. So if the mind gets busy, come back to this voice, come back to feeling your feet on the ground or what you're sitting on. But you really want to keep yourself here in this moment, for this is all where all your power resides. It's not in the busy overthinking mind. That's not the place of power. That's the place of disempowerment. So we're just sitting, relaxing, being fully here in this moment. Now we want to mentally bring the challenge, the situation we are facing to mind. So really bring this clearly in, whether it's an argumentative person, not able to pay the bills, poor relationships, poor career, and you're looking for a new job. Whatever it is, bring this to mind. Bring the visual of or the feeling of this into this moment. And really feel that situation. Now see that you have this visualization in your mind. Now see yourself dragging this visualization into your heart, into your soul. And simply say to yourself, thank you for allowing me to have the wisdom to move through this. That's all you need to do is bring that mental picture into your heart and say thank you for the solution even. Just thank you for letting me know how to move through this situation. Whatever words come to you are perfect. But you want to approach it from a place of gratitude. Thank you. Like it's done, it's certain. Then we don't need to worry about the hows, the steps. We just trust the wisdom will arise when the time is right. So it may come into you through signs, through symbols, which is maybe music, pictures, maybe dreams. Or you could just be walking in a supermarket one day and have this profound aha moment. Aha, I know how I'm going to solve this now. I know how I'm going to solve that now. The answer isn't outside of you. The answer is always within you because you are connected to all that is. This is your freedom. Your true freedom is in the heart, the place of infinite choices, infinite possibilities. So now I just want to come back into this room, this experience, this moment, like we were sitting there for 2-3 minutes. That's all it requires is get yourself present, bring the situation to mind, have that visual of it, feel the emotions of that challenge. Then you see that bring that image or the feeling into your heart, just moving it down into your heart, the seat of your soul. And just simply say, thank you for the wisdom to solve this. Thank you for clarity. Just thank you for this. Thank you for that. That's all that's required. We can let go of the hows. We can let go of rules, restrictions. Doesn't make a difference. It's not our job to figure it out. That's the mind tries to figure out so many things, and it usually gets no place. It usually beats its head against the door because it's not making any progress. Because it's not able to think outside the box most of the time. The mind is naturally constrained by the beliefs and opinions that you hold, and that has a bias. This is why people can see a crime scene and they all describe it differently, because how they're describing it goes through the mental filters of opinions, beliefs, judgments, goes through the mental filter, and it distorts and alters information. So we're just trying to bring that situation in its purest form into the heart, allowing that wisdom to rise up. And it may not come that moment, it may come an hour later, it may come when you're walking in a store, walking to the kitchen, walking to a different place, it might just come to you. It could be even like a busy subway car. You could just have this Eureka moment, like being struck by lightning with like, boom, these insights just come. Or maybe if the mind's just overthinking things, trying to figure it out regardless of setting that intention, then spirits try saying, you're going to be too busy to hear this information. So it'll come to you in a dream. Maybe when you first wake up in the morning, before the mind gets really going, it might just come to you that moment that, we can solve this. You can solve all situations, all problems. This is why, Einstein, when he was really dealing with a problem, a situation, he would have pans, pie pans on each hand, and he would just be sitting there, and then we would fall asleep. The pans would drop on the floor. He would wake up, and sometimes he would have that inspiration in that moment. It would just come to him, that solution, that dream state when the mind's not so busy and it can hear the wisdom within us. But just notice how the mind's keeping you too busy, too engaged to really tap into your true knowledge that's always here in this moment. The point of power is always in this moment. So if you're feeling the lack of choices, lack of freedom, because you're enslaved by the mental thoughts, the overthinking, then just realize, hey, I'm too busy. I need to go sit for a few moments. Go listen to that little practice for 2-3 minutes and realize the answer has always been within you. It's not outside of you. So my whole job is to get point you back to yourself, to realize it's not hard work, it's not difficult. It's just a matter of you relaxing and becoming one with who you truly are, perfect spirit that's connected to all that is. Anyone that's been alive, you are connected to. Even some, different species than humans. If you believe in aliens, you're connected to them as well. If you're an advanced alien civilization, why not tap into that? Because you're connected to all that is. Think outside the box, the traps of the mind. All right, I'm heading off. Have a good night. Take good care of yourself. Bye for now.